Well, everybody, we got an update on the upcoming Penguin TV series, which is already causing some controversy ahead of its release. Because one of the controversial pieces of details we found out is that they have officially changed Oswald Cobblepot's name, aka the Penguin's name, to Oscob. This is a joke, right? Like, come on. So by now, everybody knows that the Penguin's real name is Oswald Cobblepot. It's been like this for as long as I can remember. Everything I've ever watched of Batman, there it is, right? Obviously, there's some Elseworld tales and some changes that happen, but it's Oswald Cobblepot, it's the Penguin. Unless you're the Batman, in which case he is no longer Oswald Cobblepot because the producers of the show realized that, hey, we don't really like that and that's not what we want to call him. So during the production of the series, they looked at what they did with the Riddler in The Batman, where they changed his name. He wasn't Edward Nygma anymore. Instead, he was Edward Nashton. And they said by changing the character's names like this, from Oswald Cobblepot to Oscob, that it actually grounds the character more and gives him a new lease on living as a new character and embodiment of Oswald Cobblepot, the Penguin. And then they further revealed that they had ongoing conversations with Jim Lee, aka Jim Lee from DC Comics, and that they went to him and talked about changing the name, which is something that DC has discussed doing in the past, but they never did. And that it was Matt Reeves who said, can we just call him Oscob? And they were like, yeah, sure, absolutely, go ahead, rename him, his name is going to be Oscob from now on. And then the producer of The Penguin talks about how this is a new canon, a new film. This isn't the Penguin, this is Oscob. This is their take on the Penguin. And that this is a completely different thing from the comics and what you expect. And again, I'm not going to flip-flop on this and hate it, because I would be hypocritical then. I just spent, in the last couple weeks, time defending how Joker 2 is not doing Harley Quinn. They're doing Lee Quinzel, and she's nothing like the comics. But it fits that world. It fits what they're doing. It fits what they're going for. This isn't the DC universe you know? We've come to expect these changes. So, do I hate the name Oscob? Absolutely. It sounds stupid. It is terrible. What? You're gonna have people just calling him Oscob? Hey, Oscob. Hey, Cobb. It doesn't sit with me. But give it enough time, we're gonna settle on it, what's the dumbest video game console name of all time? The Wii. Remember how dumb that was? And then, 3 months into it, everybody's like, yeah, it's the Wii. What? That's a controversial? That's funny? That's stupid, I guess? News to me. Maybe you guys don't remember because the Wii's almost 20 years old soon. My God, we're all getting old. But hey, it's the same thing. I don't like the name. I think it's dumb. But it is what it is. We gotta accept it and move on and understand that this is how things change and evolve. Just like Martha and Pa Kent weren't always Clark's parents.